Mwanjumuliri on Ndizi TV nande ne weekendi ngia tokonyo na sembeo ase amangana maya ye Chinsa and Nyamira ekaron sembere tunani go wenda to gutwara weekendi yago engia asibari bagende kansari tukurero nkagete Makori go semboro mure ase enjera kwenda sichinga ase ensemeli yokoli endagra yabono mabaso kwenda asibari benda te kwari ni uja situkoli yankyo ni ensemeli no mure ase chinga chino ekarongo barigania ase mesa ya mangana maya ye Chinsa and Nyamira Irimana aliandika wateka ime na isiko ya Gusii no kubuli kwa nanyora nantora sensemo ye mitandao Facebook tonyore Ndizi TV News Digital boiga sensemo ya YouTube na boto nyora Ndizi TV News onya chinga kina boto tweet at Ndizi TV News boiga karenga likia una botambe ya utugia ligane tugwetera se namba era se screeni igora na manga na korekana ime na isiko ya Gusii ekerumura ibwense Dr. William Ruto amo nabaraibanda mokonyo ya nabaraibande bata bacha kiretaro ya matuka tano asensemeri ya Central iliko igora emerobelio ya magendro ase ensemo eyo boigo muraibo mawasi miuro moja wani Kenya Raila Odinga niga mutarire umugavana bwe county ya Kisumu Anyang' Nyong'o asenya gitari ya Charamogi Odinga teaching and referral hospital asensemi ya Kisumu magiga ya Nyong'o gokorerwa bali ase aigwete bobe ase ensemo gose asomobere oye ayina ali anda korekana imena isku ya Gusii ko bolyo benenche oikomwelyo dokubatera na bgari nyanja mane kuna malugine chibicha gochera senchira ya bene eliane Brighton Makori Nigo toko cha kabono asabasubati banyarire bakoborwa wetuma asobokoreri bwabo bwakera litiko boigo nigo base miwe kuri kebitabu biribiranyare bigo konya abande konyora obumanyi na kumanya aliaranyare gakobakonya guchesa matuko alebosyo kaukwana abu magoroba asomoyiga bwogo cha kigetabu kia first great success egukerikire no manager bwegetaseni Ndizi TV ose general manager bwegetaseni Ndizi TV saurini mpaka umusubatire jotundo nigatogire getambo kirekyo asadiruna inerenchire ye mwabasubati bawetoma na kworokia biribaranyare bagokora asibega gokerete igetabu ikyo.
Number one, it's very rare for women to write books, more so a youth. The first book I read that was written by a woman is the book that was written by former mayor, Honorable Claire Omanga. She wrote a book by the name A Girl Who Couldn't Keep a Secret. She's the one I know, and a few others. So there are very few women who have done this. So for me, I feel this is very great success, and she has made us very proud. And that is why we are all here today and gathered here today. To write a book or to do anything is not 1+2. To write this book, number one, Salin had to find our voice. And to find, you have to understand yourself body-wise, your spirit, your soul, your mind, so that you can know who you are, for you to push forward and do this kind of work. So she has done a very great job, and it's not very easy even to write a book, because you have to find a talent. I know many of us here have many talents, more than what we do. We have many other potential talents ambayo hatujaigundua ama hatutumii. Why don't we know these talents? It is because we have not taken time to know ourselves.
Chinga keche Johnny Gorecho otunda nyaride gakobori abamenyi be county ya Kisii osombo Gusii asabeta kwena liko some bitabu ikyagera nerenjira yamo yoko momenta obumanyi ase enjira yabe nigo boigate tunige tabu kia first great success nigo kiri king enjomono ekyaga nigo kebwate amaigeri amaya ochiasonde bwensi orachi kogesoma.
Yeah, you must start by yourself. You must believe in yourself. You know me, I'm trying to give a summary on what is in this book. You must believe in yourself, and once you believe in yourself and start working on what you want, you will get it. And I'm asking all of you to read this book. It has everything from prayer. It has everything. It is actually, even if it's about firstborns is only a reference. But what is in this book, it is inspiration. There is a lot of inspiration in this book, and I believe you read this book, it's going to assist you a lot. I want to thank Sauline because she has understood the people of today. People of today do not want big books with big volumes. Once you look at such a book, you won't even read. This is a small book, but it has a lot. And I want those who have not read the book, kindly buy this book, go with this book and read, and then give it to others and tell the others about.
Dr. Enoch Manduku kurwa sensemeri ya Enoch agrovet nereni gaikiranete asomo sangano yubo ko igorega bene kusibugo chaki gitabu eki bene kia first grade success ekia korganita somo bogani oyo mase county ya Kisii sebo igonere agokerete gitabu ekyo nagote abune gitabu ekyo ni okira chiko konya abange bari barachiko gasoma na konyoro umanyi au kurwa gitabu ekyo.
What I will want to say, and I want to emphasize the color of this book before you even check what the topics or the heading is. They say out there that a good book, you learn it, you admire it by what? By the cover. First grade success. I think you are trying to mentor us to think like firstborns. I have always tried to think about my eldest brother, the way he thinks, the way he does these things. And I've always thought that one day I will catch up, but I've never tried to do that. And I don't think in life I will manage. We have firstborns. Each one of us, even those who are not married, are thinking right now on how to get one. This is already a problem solved. Yeah? You are addressing firstborns. But each one of us, whether it is lastborn, by the way, who doesn't love himself or herself? Why can't I write about myself first? Ni nani ajipendi? Nani ajipendi? Being a firstborn, I think you have done justice yourself. Yeah? And you are saying, think like firstborns. I'm seeing a ray of light, rays of light, like sun shines, shining from behind. Yeah? If we do all this as we need to
igati ya bakori mirimo kurwa sigetaseni Candice TV na barabumba ikaranede hasomo igoyo asibanyarde bagosira oyo mwabo asibatete buna nigona barabo bagochikwenda gosome getabu ekyo boigekero bamwakire Sauline mbaka nambuya asokwerwa na kolika ebitabo bakora wana mu manager bwegetaseni Candice TV chon kebatigati abande ayana aron abaro babwate bakwanete au maragoba.
Thank you for this opportunity, Sauline. I'm a firstborn son in my family or where I come from, and there are a lot of things to do with that. Unaweza chelewa kuoa kwa sababu unasomesha watoto wenu. Wakipata kazi wanakudharau. They think you are stupid. But most of your money you used to school them. Now when they marry good wives and have big phones, they think you are stupid, you wasted so much of your time, and you didn't marry at the right time. But they don't know all your energies has been used on them.
I'm currently working on a novel and I've not yet finished. So I came here today not only to grace the occasion, but take the notes equally of how to organize a book launch. And that's why I know it's rigorous for you going ahead to this hurdle. We are so much proud about you.
For me, I have 1,000 reasons to why I could say congratulations to you. First, Sauline is a very courageous woman or a lady. At times at work, when you are too low, when you are down, she has to encourage us. As for my case, Sauline has been there for me, and she's that woman who is passionate about her work.
Kuna mambo mengi sana. So it is a great thanks to you for bringing up this wonderful woman.
Actually, we have welcome here to just see what's happening, and we are behind our sister Sauline, and we're working together to ensure that whatever she does, tunampea support.
To me, this is a great move, and I'd like to encourage you to get more of this. I'm a passionate reader. I love reading stories, and I think this is going to captivate me for a while before I get a new lover of a book.
Omugabana bwe county omukonyi bw'omugabana bwe county ya Kisii Robert Monda nigobona togirie sako ya stima sako asoko igororo sagirwa ya se county ya Kisii anekeraderuna omojobo songo nigobono ore omuya asoko chake biasara binde byonsi igaya kwana tali tukuregoro asensemo ya bosongo anenekero stima sako bachageti orosagirwabo bene ase county ya Kisii gokwana Robert Monda yaderna omochobo songo se county ya Kisii nigere engiyamono abuli gojana gochaka obonjuriri bwabo ase serikali ye county bogi gochikobasira asinjere yamo oseyende.
To this part of the Lake Region Economic Bloc, we really appreciate the society's decision to choose Kisii town as the location of the new branch. Truly, as it has been said, Kisii is quite rich in financial institutions. The number of banks in this town can only be explained by the presence of Central Bank of Kenya in Kisii. The government of Kisii looks forward to working closely with the Stima Sacco to boost the social and economic development of our people. In my agenda for development in the county, the empowerment of youth and other vulnerable groups, including women and people with disabilities, through cooperatives takes center stage.
Ngane ibono nja tuena bali bakiranede asumo yugo yubugo chakiwa worosagyoru rwa Stima Sacco ase county ya Kisii anena somo chobosongo asabange baderuna chisako jinyinga nigo chirase county ya Nairobi kwendekero cha chirase county ya Kisii okuna kuokorokerali obokorali obuya.
We thank you for opening the branches because as a government we wish that the services get closer to the people. Sometimes we just get that most circles have their headquarters in Nairobi.
Omokonyi bumurai bwenseri katika shawa nigobona nyariga kwenekeria chikanisa kusabateni be chikanisa buna serikali ya Kenya kwanza terigo chigwe swana ni soboteneli bwe chikanisa kolende nigarobo semye buna barabanyara bakobwatya machiko aliaga neirie buna chikanisa na kugendele bokorali bwa base ase ense ya Kenya kaokwana abulitko ligoro anenekero chikanisa jarkobe Kisii amo nekyombekerio kurwania maliogo yogotindia nigateruna barabu bune serikali ya Kenya kwanza nigobaruto bosubole ocha chikanisa kolende bakore Amayia.
I want to say that our government respects the Constitution and our Constitution guarantees the freedom of worship. And I want to assure you the government will never attempt, as far as President Ruto and I are there, attempt to control the church. We cannot. There is a task force collecting views on how the church will regulate itself. We want the church to operate like the Law Society of Kenya. You sit among yourselves, you agree on a code of conduct, and those who don't obey that code, you deal with it yourself.
Umurai bwense Dr. William Ruto nigacha kiretaro ya matuka tano asense ya Central asayenekeria bamenyi bense meyo n'abakenya bunatari go chiwanjo ndebwensi anyaraka uturubani ense ya Kenya niga yakwana yakero aikasensemo ya gitrai asebona gendete go koletaro ya ina kuigura magendero asense meyo ya Central.
Na mimi nataka niwahakikishia kwamba Kenya itakuwa ni nchi ya sheria. Wale watu ambao walikuwa wanatuletea fujo, mimi nimewaambia, na mimi nataka tukubaliane na Wakenya wote. Hakuna mtu, awe mrefu mfupi wa chama hii ama wa chama ile, ataendesha mambo ya vita katika taifa letu la Kenya. Mambo ya kupiganisha vijana wetu, ati viongozi wanatoa pesa ati kulipa vijana wachukue mawe, wapigane, wapige polisi, waharibu mali ya umma, waharibu biashara ya watu. Hiyo haitafanyika tena katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na nimewaambia wale watu wa upinzani, that will not happen again in the Republic of Kenya. Watu wa Githurai, ama mnataka watu watuharibie biashara? Hapana. Hiyo tumekataa. Na wafanya ile wanataka, lakini mambo ya vita hapana. Ama namna gani? Sisi ni nchi ya demokrasia. Sisi ni nchi tunafuata sheria. Sisi ni nchi ya amani. Na hivyo ndivyo tutakaa kama
azijinga kejejoru tonigarorekana ko kana bunera juwanja serikali yaye kubuturanwa na gochi onde bwenze ni gagoja maega yo mobwasi miuro moja kwana bunango jibaro chaka chinkwana ne serikali ya Kenya Kwanza ilikorana kinsi ya Kenya egoskobosi kurende rudo igarorekanire gotwaro musimamo wa ebuna serikali ya eteri gochigona chwa no nyene kingiseke gochiasonde bwenze
Waambia ile vitisho walikuwa naye ati ndio wapate serikali nusu mkate haitafanyika tena. Haiwezekani. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Na hawa watu nitawakalia ngumu. Bana. Ama namna gani? Si ndio? Kwani mtu ambaye anataka kuharibu biashara ya mwingine anapembelezwa? Bana. Nitawakalia ngumu sana ya watu wakwendi. Sijui kama tumeelewana jameni. Neguo. Neduraiguithania. Tunakubaliana. Hiyo ndio barabara. Si kila mtu afanye biashara jameni. Sisi tungangane, tutafutie hawa vijana ajira, tupange biashara, tupange uchumi, Kenya iende mbele. Mambo ya vita no. Haya, mimi nimemaliza na
yonigo ya irwobori togose ya sirwa no mokonyo eri katika shawa yote abuna barabu nigo barengete gukora magendero tari kugamba iguru yo kubagana serikali.
Na watu wetu wa Githurai, kwa niaba ya huyu rais wetu na mimi na timu yetu, tunataka tuseme asanti kwa vile mlimpigia huyu rais wetu kura. Na mimi ningetaka kumhakikishia rais wetu amepanga kazi vizuri na nyinyi mtakuja kufurahia. Na sisi tukiwa pale, kazi yetu ni kumsaidia huyu rais. Na huyu rais sisi tunakaa na yeye pale. Mtu yeyote atajaribu kucheza na yeye, mimi na hao Kimani Chongwa, Dede Nyoro, huyu King'ara tumekaa chonjo. Na rais hapa, watu hapa Mlima Kenya walikuchagua wewe na wakakupatia kura zao zote. Wamesema kwa kauli moja, mambo ya handshake hawataki. Mumekataa handshake? Wangapi wanasema hakuna handshake? Rais wetu
soko korira bono nonye Kimani Chungwa oyo chorwa kurwa sensemo ya Kenya Kwanza bunuri uchikora chinkwana na bali kurwa somo bwasi miuro moja gukwana sensemo ya Githurai iyo yarekane buna nonye nkwane jujo warekana abo morembora betobo kerengana ne nigate abuna baraumba rigo chukwana kende gyonsi egyo kubagana serikali kodenigo bara kwanire amangana yogokonya bakenya.
Mheshimiwa Rais, hawa watu wa Githurai wanasema wamekusikia, na sababu uliniuliza niongoze ile komiti ya mazungumzo, nataka nikuhakikishie venye watu wa Kiambu na Githurai wanasema mambo ya nusu mkate, mambo ya handshake, hiyo hata hiyo kitu wanaita inclusivity. Inclusivity is another name ya handshake. Na nimewaambia nikiongoza, mimi naenda hapo kuwaambia nusu mkate na handshake hakuna. Watu wa Githurai mumeamua hivyo. La pili, Mheshimiwa Rais, tukushukuru kwa ile maendeleo unatuletea Kenya na hasa hapa kwetu nyumbani Kiambu. And we want to promise you, Excellency, as you have said, violence, anarchy and bloodshed shall never again in this country be a means of transacting our political discussions and our political discourse. And even as we walk into the negotiations with our friends in Azimio, we want to tell them that we are discussing on how to end violence, in our politics. We will discuss how they will accept election results. Sindio watu wa Githurai?
Ayibono nitoko yaro kaya bana siasa nongo koda bumajumuri ase Chinsa jia konenyora chikora wa Chinsa 10 kuyikanyora yamana mange bunandete wateka imena isiko ya Gusii kokobona genda kuriria Ndizi TV ne robwansu bomagusi endebwe manye na kumanya mange ali agenda wateka imena isiko ya Gusii twapotera na bweri nyanjamo yona kuna marigune chivichago chira senjera ya abene nyasaye kakonganchira na yagwanchire tromera nitsukuria Jumatatu asomoroberio ubwensakia tujukwa na mangana siasa na magendo na wakerembia mono enda kuria Ndizi TV ne robwansu usieriane Brighton Makori.